Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Card City Nights. So let's head over to that school, because for some reason people go to school at, like... Why can't I click on the... Oh, you know what? What? It won't let me click on anything. Interesting. Alright, so apparently this is a player profile thing, and we actually have options we can look at, which are... Oh, battle speed. I'm actually going to crank this up a little bit, because it's a little slow. Let's just go at 2 times, and apparently you can reset your cards? I don't know. I've never been to this menu before, but it was not letting me click on anything on the map, because this game was released today. So, or is it yesterday? It was released yesterday, so they're still hotfixing a lot of problems. So, I mentioned It'll Do. They've remixed a lot of the characters from Ludosity games into characters in this game that are card aficionados, so instead of It'll Do being a chick, It'll Do is now Little Dude, and he's of course not a chick. So, hey there, never seen you before, what's your name? What? No. Hey, I'm Little Dude. I was just chatting with my pal here about the legendaries. Loafer, sleeping. See, the Big Chest Casino is holding a competition and the prize is 1,000,000 coins! Whoever gathers the 8 legendary cards may battle the Card King, the leader of Big Chest Casino, and win the prize if they beat him. Really hoping Big Chest Casino doesn't mean like a big treasure chest, but just like the final boss of this game is just extremely chesty. And by chesty I mean like a dude with a really large chest and a lot of hair. So that would be hilarious. But the legendaries are extremely rare, and the booster packs with them have already run out. Loafer says, yes, Loafer is still sleeping, but says, that is right. Little Dude. I don't know if it should be like Little Dude responds with, or if you guys can follow along. Let's just assume you guys can follow along, because it's silly saying, Little Dude says. So, I'm gonna battle everyone until I win a copy of each legendary card. And then I'll beat up my old grandpa, the Card King. Alright, so unless the grandpa has massive knockers, he's probably extremely chesty, and as far as like man chest goes, and hair. I hope. If you're serious about the card game, you better try to find the legendaries too, or I'll beat you to it. Speaking of, I've heard there's someone in the bar called The Cave who found a legendary. So yeah, I'm gonna go perfect my strategy. Then the 1,000,000 will be mine. Catch you later. They really wasted the opportunity there. They could have had, you know, Gary Oak say, well, the like Gary Oak smell you later line. Oh well. Loafer is still sleeping, and it's the excitable purple grape girl. Alright. Hey Loafer, I found my Fishbun. Let's play some cards. Loafer wakes up. Actually, whoa, Loafer looks weird. Huh? Alright, so now we can talk to everybody. And let's talk to Fishbun. Yeah. Broke. Ribbit. Alright, so Fishbun just has a bunch of random sayings, apparently. So I can talk to her. Hi again, guess what? The leader of the school's card club found a legendary card recently. Of course, you'll have to go through me to see the boss. Hee hee. Oh, and Loafer has, like, a ton of booster packs. If you want some, just battle her for them. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so I can battle her, or I can go battle Loafer too. Loafer says, I have a lot of boosters. Got them in the mall. How do I afford them? Coupons. So, we have 2 options, or we can go over to the bar, I believe, at this point. But, let's stick here. Oh no, it's stuck again. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just kind of awkward. Let's take her out first. Excitable student. Let's go! I'm so glad I'm the carrot. And... okay. So, one interesting thing to point out is that every single character you fight in this game has a different battlefield. So we just have this, like, generic, boring, cardboard-looking thing, and she's got, like, flowers and shit. I am jealous. So she's already starting to lay out defensive cards, so we will lay down Mark. Now, I've discovered that Mark is the main character from Space Hunk, which is kind of neat. And then I'm gonna drop down Mildegrad, who I believe is actually a Congregate character. They might have made a Congregate game a while back. And quite conveniently, we got a drone, we get a 3 combo, and then we can attack straight to her life points directly, which is cool. I'm actually really digging this game's style, because it's not a pure Magic the Gathering gameplay. It's very, like, it's almost a puzzle game. It's a Connect 3, but with cards that have special effects. And it works. And there are a couple of interesting victory conditions, and hopefully we will come across them shortly. I actually would be willing to bet we'll come across them very soon. But first we have to figure out how our strategy is going to go. So I'm just going to dump the Titan here, and get another Mildegrad. Perfect. And then hopefully we get another drone. Nope, don't get another drone. So what I can do is... So I can drop the incredibly ugly statue, or the old man. I'll drop that, and we'll see. Now, this, in the tutorial it said, if there's a tie, you can select what combo type you want. So I can select either defensive, to give myself more hit points, or attack. I'm just going to keep attacking her life points, because honestly, she's about to do something that I was going to explain earlier, but never quite got around to. Anyway, oh, okay, she didn't do it. So hopefully we'll get there. If not, I will explain it when we get there. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep laying down cards, and we will go from there. I'm trying to figure out what the optimum strategy is at this point, and the answer is there's not much of one. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna drop the robot elf in the corner, because one of the ways you can lose, actually, in this game, is by not quite decking yourself. Well, you can lose by decking yourself, but you can also lose if you can't play a card, which is a very unfortunate circumstance. And in this case, I am quite literally just sitting here, hoping I get some actually useful cards, and it looks like I might be in trouble, which is kind of embarrassing. I was really hoping to get another Mildegrad and another drone, but that doesn't look like it's the case, so I'm just gonna kind of... I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it hard. So we don't have anything that points up. So, unfortunately, many of our combos are more than a little screwed. So I'm gonna just drop him there. And get another stick. I need something that points to the down right, and we don't have anything of the sort. Oh, and we win. So, this is what I was trying to explain earlier. If your opponent can't put down any cards, they also lose. And more often than not, that means they have filled their entire deck, or their entire, like, playing field with cards, and can't form any combos, and have more or less can't play anymore. And so you just win by default, which is super convenient. I've actually seen none of these cards before, which is kind of cool. So we get a Jenny Bun card and a Jenny Berry card, 2 Petal Slugs, and a Chili Roger. Now I'm gonna point one thing out. So here's the, like, 2 symbols, so you only need 2 Chili Rogers to pull off the combo, but also if you pull off the combo, you damage an opponent 1. So a lot of enemies have, well, not a bunch of enemies, a bunch of cards have special effects, a la, like, Magic the Gathering, that have additional abilities, which is kind of neat. A lot of them have to do with, like, this one only activates when you use her in an attack combo and stuff like that, which is cool. Hey, you won! I knew you could do it! Alright, I'll let you see the boss. We'll be here if you need us. Bro. And that's it for pretty much our actual first battle in this game, so I'm gonna quickly take on her. Even though these card battles do run a little long, especially when I kind of write myself into a corner. But she said if we win, we get a It'll Do Adventure booster pack, and that's it. So let's just go back with our Apathetic Frog. And if you notice, she has a new playing field as well, which happens to be a pizza box with card-shaped rectangles drawn on. So I'm gonna drop Mildegrad here? Yeah, here. So she gets a Jenny Bun straight off the bat. And Jenny Bun, every time you drop a Jenny Bun card, you get +1 defense. But it's a neutral card, so it doesn't... It more or less used up its defensive ability already. Which, fine by me. I'm gonna drop Stick. And... Drone. Not gonna attack. Problem solve. And Mark. And it's one of those where... Once you kind of have a good combo with your cards, you really don't have to worry about things, but, like, as it stands, you need to go out of your way. Oh, shoot. Well, I messed that up royally. We now have 3 old men in the bottom, and could be in trouble. So, the one nice thing about the gate card, as crappy as it is it gives you an extra defense straight at placement, but unfortunately, if you look at this, I'm more or less going to have to waste the drone card just to clear out the combo, because I've got these 2 old men in the corner, and I can't do a gosh darn thing with them, which upsets me greatly. And this looks like it's going to be one of those kind of battles of attrition type deal. And I'm really hoping that she more or less decks herself, because me stupidly laying these old men next to each other has really kind of messed up really anything I would want to do, because I can't pair them with anything because the 2 connectors are on the bottom. But when it comes down to it, I can deal. I really hope I get... Yep. Shoot. I put him in the wrong spot, though. That's not so good. Okay, so I'll just place him down and clear the map. Now, if you notice, she is also about to deck herself, so we have less to worry about than I was expecting. Yep. Let's see. I really did kind of mess up my combos, though, but we win, again, because the opponent couldn't place the card. And I found, in playing this game, that's actually one of the best ways of defeating an opponent, that not attacking their life points directly is a viable strategy, because more or less most enemies, I believe, go before you. I think they always go before you, actually. So no matter what, they will deck themselves first before you, or, you know, max out their play field before you. So you can pretty much just wipe the floor with anybody as long as you can outlast them and not fill up your board in stupid manners. So, there we go. We got a nice new booster, get a nice group of items. Ooh, turnip. Turnip could be cool. Because the thing about the turnip cards is they rotate every round. So you can actually place them in a spot, and eventually they'll rotate into the position you need them to, which I find really convenient. And really, the card will stay upright, it's just the arrows will move around. Also, Fire Sword's pretty awesome. So, we defeated Loafer, and Loafer was asleep the entire time, which is kind of small wonder why she lost so readily. So, the thing about Loafer is you can fight her an infinite number of times just to get all the cards that she would give you, and like her booster packs aren't the greatest, but you can get a couple of good rares from her. So, I'll be grinding against her. Ugh, that sounds really odd. Yeah, I'll be grinding for some booster packs off camera, just to kind of pad out our deck and stuff like that. So, this has been second episode of less failures and more victories and a lot of cards. So, next up, we're gonna go take on the, I guess, boss of the card game club. I might as well head over to that location now. Oh, dialogue options. But we will continue this on the next episode of Card City Nights. See you guys then!